Hi, hi there, everyone. Welcome to Tiara Tech, 10 minutes of tech, usually on a Monday. Uh, well, I'm Kathy Cheo-Isaacs, also known as Knives Chow, and my Twitter handle is at I Wear the Crowns. I'm wearing my new Christmas crown. Yay! So, still from home, still on winter break. I hope that yours was as relaxing and lovely and wonderful as mine was. Today, I just wanted to kind of do a recap of break. Lots of great food, lots of fun, and like I said, lots of relaxing. So I think that what we're going to do is, or what I'll do today, is kind of show you some of the projects that I've been working on. Not huge, but still. I looked back at my monthly planner and I was like, oh, look at all these days that I left blank, but I actually did quite a bit. And with the mixed in with holidays and watching movies and stuff like that too. So I think you can probably hear what's going on in the background. I have a Minecraft game going on, and one of the things we got to do was, or I got to do was use something called Game Print with the New Matter printer. The New Matter printer is really quite gorgeous. So I'm going to kind of swing around so you can see it. Yeah. All right. Oops. And I'm going to try not to break anything in the house because, well, they say this is a dining room, but it's really a messy room. It's also a maker space if you look around. Okay, so I think you can see it. Here you go. Here's the New Matter Mod T. It's a gorgeous printer. Um, really compact. It has a cover to kind of muffle the sound a little bit, which is nice. You can print via the cloud with it, which is also great. So I only needed to plug it in initially to get the software started and get it connected and everything to my New Matter store account. So I have some blue tape on the printing plate because there are some areas that we're lifting up. But anyway, what I wanted to show you, and I guess I'll try to share a screen. Yeah, I think that I'm a little bit bummed from, entire screen. If I said share entire screen, what would happen? I feel like I need to have a little experiment set up here too. Would it just show everything? All right, we're gonna try it. Oh, look at that. That's my whole screen and it's showing infinity of everything. All right, so let's just stop then. That's weird. Okay, so screen share. Yeah, why can't I just show screen share? All right, I'm going to try it. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to say present to everyone, and then we're going to look at some of the other screens. So let's go to here and here. Let's see. You do see it. I wonder how crazy it is. All right, you know what? So I'm going to stop it in case it's really as crazy as it looks. Okay, I'm going to get a Chromebook set up to watch this hangout like I did last time. Oops, I'm getting all tangled here. All right, so hopefully there's enough power here. Of course, a little bit, a little bit. Okay, so you're gonna get a sense of how my head is thinking, right, and maybe why I wonder often why I can't get anything done. And I just thought today, oh, I'm an example, prime example of inquiry-based learning, because that's all it is. It's like I learn something, I get another question, and then I'm taken off miles away, tangents away from my original thoughts. Okay, so the Chromebook started. I'm going to go ahead and look at YouTube and me as the user. I hope that's all it takes. And I'm going to watch. So if my focus shifts aside, it's because I'm looking at the other screen. Okay, that would be me. And if the technology wanted to cooperate. Oh, so anyway, to make this work, pretty cool product. It's called GamePrint.io. And they're a company, it looks like they're somewhere in San Francisco, I want to say. Let me look it up. I just had it up. Wait, that's Minecraft. That's not going to help. All right, so Gameplay is a company in San Francisco, and what they let you do is they let you capture something from your game, capture an image from your game and send it to a 3D printer. So, okay, and we're doing that a little bit with Minecraft and New Matter. I have myself up and I'm trying to use my mouse with the Chromebook, which is not going to work. I'm looking at myself. I would love to see. Oh, this is because I'm looking at it as myself. All right. User me. Okay, I'm going to use an incognito window. Okay. And copy paste. Here I am, and I'm live right now. Hip, hip, hooray. Let's make sure the sound is muted. Okay, so the other screen is to the left. And there is a delay. I remember that from last time. So I'm going to share the screen. Let's see, share entire screen and share. I'm going to look over. I'm like, I don't know, 15 seconds behind. All right, I'm sharing a screen. Oh, and it is crazy. So, all right, I apologize. We're not going to do that. So I'm going to have to share the app window. So share app window, and I'm going to go to Minecraft for a moment. Let's say share. Okay, this should be good. So I'm getting all kinds of messages. All right, so back to game. Okay. And what you'll see is that this is a server that New Matter has set up, I guess. And New Matter is the 3D printing company. I have a couple of plots here, or one plot, and I made my favorite thing because that's how it goes. Okay, so my first attempt was to create a standing up Hello Kitty, a vertical Hello Kitty, which is awesome in pixel art. And it's great when you're working on a plot like this because, you could see it for, well, one plot away. Yeah, in any direction, but not much further than that. It looks pretty cool when you come upon it. But what I figured out with the printing, okay, because this is like, you remember it when you try to do it. And here I am. Yep. Okay, so Mr._Isaacs is home with the groceries, so I gotta pick them up soon. But yeah, just get them from the door. So anyway, I made it too thick, 2 blocks thick or wide. And what I forgot was that things that print vertically but are not very stable or not very wide with a base, they tend not to stick. I'm doing a video. Okay, so anyway, what I tried to do is I tried to make the outline double thick, and that way there was some dimension. Then I was like, oh, it doesn't print, so let me try it flat. I did. I don't really know how I messed up here, but I did. I'm still learning how to place blocks in Minecraft. Bye, thank you. Okay. And then what happened was I ran out of space up top. I was too. Bye-bye. Yeah, I ran out of plot space. And then when I captured it, I also captured the edge of the plot, which was a bummer. So this is try number 3, and I'm going to fly up a little. Whoops, I'm going to fly because I know how. I did it again. I had plenty of space. I sat there in the corner here, the far corner. The dimensions of this build are 16 tall by 24 wide. So I sat in this far corner, and I hope I captured everything. And it's just kind of easy. You just say game print the dimensions. So I guess maybe the a square, so you're going diagonal. 24 is what I chose, and then you give it a capture name, and then what happens is, let's swap back to the Hangout. Whoops. Hangout, stop. Now I'm going to screen share the app window for Chrome, so you can see this. Okay, present to everyone. Let's go to Chrome. Chrome. Okay, so here's that. So what should happen is in my new matter library, the capture should just show up. Okay, and that website that you may still be looking at is the GamePrint.io website. Okay, so now the thing about this, oh, that was interesting, is that so this goes in alphabetical order. Is there a way to sort them otherwise? Oh, it must be, I hope. Display in the list. Display, it's always ABC. Okay, that stinks. I think it's this one because I've seen this one before, but why would it be like that? All right, so this is, we're doing it on the spot. Okay, so it captured my build, but it put it vertically. Okay, so that's not really what I want because I already know that if I try to print it vertically, it will, oh, let's just say it'll suck, it won't work. Okay, so I'm bringing it into the new matter edit. And it seems like it's taking a long time. Huh. Okay, so here it is on the build plate, and this is definitely not how I want it. It's kind of cute. Can I change? So this is going to be to scale it. This one would be to rotate it. That's not what I want. Oh, put it down? All right. Okay, so I want to take a peek at this. The only thing is, let's say okay. The only thing is, I don't know if I'm going to get the stuff that am I on the right side? All right, I guess I have to try that again. Let's try to flip it once more. Ah, that's what I want. Okay, that's great. So I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say update. Okay. Call this HK. So let me put in the description. Captured like before. It was vertical. The build file update. I should actually name it. What if I hit? Oh, that looks great. Okay, so now I'm going to have my fingers crossed. I'm going to send it to the printer. And what happens is you see a little preview, you say print, and then what happens is there's a button on the front of the printer, and when the design goes to the printer, it'll start flashing, and you just press it to get it started. Okay, so yeah, maybe what I'll do is I'll post an update later. I had to put some extra blue tape on because it seems like the print was lifting, and hopefully we'll have success this time. That would be great. Okay, so that's one thing that I was working on this break. I'm going to stop screen sharing. You can see me again. Another thing that I was working on this break was I was obsessed with Swift Playgrounds. That is Where's that? Oh, the iPad's over in the living room because there was a lot of movie watching on this break. Yeah, I mean, I can even tell, like, I'm just looking at myself here. I can tell that there was a lot of sitting and sedativeness on the break. I feel bigger. Okay, anyway, that's a side story. So Swift Playgrounds, if you haven't heard of it, that is an iOS coding app. And it's amazing. I've really only been on lesson 1 of Learn to Code. There are 3 units for Learn to Code, but it's really been engaging, and it's great problem solving. And what do I love? I love the order in which the concepts are presented. So, I'm working on trying to take that and scale it back for second and third graders. And I have some third graders that say that they're using Swift Playgrounds, and they love it. I don't know how far they've progressed or what kind of problem solving they've done, or if they've even gone, or if they've just gone to creative mode, because that's the other thing that I discovered. I think that for me, I love the creativity in terms of what it provides for students, but for myself, I like kind of working through problems and puzzles more. So, yeah, I finally, I guess I had erased it or deleted it off the iPad and brought it back and had to redo all the levels because it didn't really remember me, which was good and bad. It was a little bit of a bummer because I had to start from scratch, but it was a great review. And I think that I don't really remember where I left off. I think I'm past that point, and I think I did all of it better than I had, and I feel like I understand it a little bit better than I did the first time. So, excuse me. When you're working with kids, you might say, "Hey, I did this before," but I mean review, and I've said this a ton of times with the kids. It's just that review is not a bad thing because you might pick up something that you didn't really pick up before. So the print has started, which is awesome, but then the other, it's so tiny. All right, let's look at it. You got to see this. Okay. Teeny tiny. Here's our, again, view of the messy house. And we can only go so far as the computer would let us go. But there it is. It's so cute. And that's what I don't understand. Okay, so this, I didn't do anything to change the scale. Oh, yeah, and I can show you the fail. You remember the, okay, so when I showed you in Minecraft in the plot, I had the tall, oh, I could show you that too. Maybe I threw it out. Let's see if I have it. Come with me and see the crazy mess that we call this house now. I must have thrown it out. Okay, anyway, so the tall one, the one that was standing vertically, terrible print because it doesn't have the supports. You can't, as soon as it's so narrow, and as soon as you start going back and forth, any kind of resistance will pull the print right off the plate. Okay, that is something that I know, and I should have known before even sending to the printer. Okay, so then I started the flat one, and I ran out of space. So here's the print for the first flat. Why this one came out this big and the other one is so teeny tiny, I don't know. So that'll be something that we have to figure out. I think I would prefer it to be teeny tiny because I can't imagine, let's say you are using this with Minecraft, and you have your kids kind of building things like artifacts or whatever for some kind of unit, or you're building town. You're building your community inside of Minecraft, and then you're going to print the pieces out so that you can have a physical build of it. Of course, you would have to make sure that it was all small enough that you weren't waiting hours and hours to have these items print. But one capture, same exact print or build, whatever you want to call it. So one was this big. This is, I guess, the actual size. Maybe I had to, I don't know if I don't remember if I scaled it, but the other one is teeny tiny and it's so cute. So, maybe, I don't know, maybe it'll be done. That'll be cool. All right, So we'll just chat a little bit more. What else did I work on this break? I did a ton of things. I'm working on producing the Young and Innovators Fair. That's going to be in Philadelphia in June, so I did a lot of reach outs for that. Met some great people on the phone, so I can't wait to work with them. If you have something innovative that you want to share, please contact me in the comments. Oh, I feel like such a YouTuber now. Woohoo! Contact me in the comments and or on my direct message on Twitter or Facebook, whatever, and we'll get in touch because this is going to be a great event. Really looking forward to it. All right, we're just moments away. I can sense it from this being done. So let's just wait a bit. What am I looking forward to in the new year? Definitely doing some scratch with the coding kids, ready to take that step forward. Working, they are loving Zumbinis. If you haven't played that in like 20 years, you might want to get on that. It's really so much fun and it's great for computational thinking. Like these kids are working on concepts that if I were to try to introduce them and have them work on these things, they wouldn't have anything to do with it. So like not having anything to do with it, but it's like, you know, we're doing a lot of if-thens and loops and it's great. Okay. What else am I looking forward to? Well, I have a badging system in the works. That's going to get introduced for kids. We are doing circuits coming up, and we're going to be working on some more math things. So that's my exciting 2017. Yay! Oh, we have science fair coming up. I mean, crazy. Lots and lots of crazy things coming up. It really does look cool already. So I think what I'm going to do, because it seems to be taking a little bit longer than I feel like it should, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. And, you know, as soon as I sign off, it'll be done. But I'm going to sign off and then tweet a picture of the completed print. So I really cannot tell what it's doing. Maybe I'll have to build it up and make it a little bit thicker. But yeah, I guess I'll try again. All right, cool. Well, thanks for joining us today. Joining me today. I thought maybe Layla would come down, but she's doing her own video upstairs. So happy 2017. I hope you had a great holiday and you're ready for what the new year brings. Bye.